What's going on, movie lovers, and welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. My name is Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here, we cover everything from television and movies to celebrities and influencers. So tap that subscribe button to join our notification squad, and make sure you leave us a comment down below with what celebrity you'd love to meet. Plus, make sure you stay all the way until the end for our honorable mention. Now, without any further delay, let's get right into our list of the top 10 famous celebrities that live like normal people. In at number 10, Halle Berry. Halle Berry first moved to New York City to pursue a career in acting at 21 years old. Although before she knew it, she had run out of money, which forced her to stay in a homeless shelter and learn to take care of herself. Today, she is one of the highest paid actresses in the entertainment industry and has an estimated net worth of $80 million. While speaking with the Daily Record, Halle said, "I am very thankful for my good fortune, but one of my biggest fears is that I could lose it all." Because of this fear, Halle is pretty frugal with her money. She also went on to say that she has never been someone that wanted to purchase, 10 cars or have tons of diamonds even. Mainly out of the fear that this wonderful trip of hers will come to an end. In at number 9, Kristen Bell. Kristen started her career as a professional actor by starring in various stage productions while enrolled at the Tisch School of the Arts at New York University. By 2001, she had made her Broadway debut, and from 2004 to 2007, she gained her celebrity status for her role in the television series Veronica Mars. Which, great show by the way if you're interested in watching something for your time in isolation. For the better part of her career, Bell has held a steady job as an actor and even has lended her voice for various projects including Frozen and Gossip Girl. However, even though she is worth just over $10 million, Bell still uses a lot of coupons. During an interview with late night host Conan O'Brien, she claimed that she almost exclusively shops with coupons to find the best price, adding that the best coupon you can get, possibly in the world, is Bed Bath & Beyond. She also hinted that she may or may not have stolen some of her neighbors' coupon books while they weren't paying attention. I mean, can you blame her? In at number 8, Dave Chappelle. Beginning his stand-up comedy career at a very young age, he was even featured in a montage of random people telling jokes for the first episode of ABC's America's Funniest People. He became a household name though when his satirical comedy sketch series The Chappelle Show took off. Although at the height of the show's career, Dave declared that there was something wrong with Hollywood and that he wanted no part of it. This meant that he was choosing to walk away from a $50 million contract with Comedy Central. He then picked up and moved his family to South Africa, where he would stay out of the limelight for the next decade. Even upon returning to America, Dave never moved his family back to New York City or Los Angeles. Instead, he chose to raise his kids in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Yellow Springs is a small community just outside of Dayton that Chappelle remembered fondly from past family vacations when he was a child. He even participated in a town council meeting to advocate for police reform, even though he signed a Netflix deal for $20 million per special. In at number 7, Kate Middleton. Yes, even a member of the royal family can still maintain a somewhat normal life, despite the public arguing that she behaved otherwise. For 3 consecutive years while attending a social event, Kate decided to wear the same jacket, and in the eyes of the public and the royal family, this was a massive breach of protocol, especially for a royal, but Kate didn't care whatsoever. In fact, she is still considered to be one of the first celebrities that decided to wear simple mass market clothing to royal events. An attitude of wanting to live like a normal human being has definitely cost her popularity points with the Queen, and rumor has it she even did her own makeup before her big wedding. Hopefully when her husband becomes the King of the United Kingdom and she steps into her role of Queen, we hopefully will see her maintaining a similar attitude towards wealth and celebrity status. In at number 6, Matthew McConaughey. Considered by many, Matt included, the film Dazed and Confused was this celebrity's breakout role. Although after being the supporting actor in a number of other films, his big breakthrough performance would come in the legal drama A Time to Kill. However, even with an Oscar on his mantle, Matthew McConaughey decided to live in an old Airstream trailer, a decision he made, by the way, after making his first millions from romantic comedy roles. The actor said that his trailer was his way of trying to lead a more minimalist lifestyle, which, as he put it, was the best anti-stress weapon in a business that's designed to stress people out. He actually lived in this trailer right up until his wife became pregnant. Then the Airstream trailer became a little too cramped for the family that he wanted to take care of. In at number 5, Elijah Wood. Elijah made his acting debut in 1989 with a small role in the film Back to the Future Part 2. Wood went on to act in many more movies as both a child actor and well into his teen years. Although his role as Frodo Baggins in the Lord of the Rings series is what really shot this actor into the stratosphere in regards to fame. He received around $1 million for his first role in the series and could have definitely afforded a nice house in Hollywood, but in 2013 he decided to purchase a somewhat modest home in Austin, Texas. Much like most of the locals in Austin, Elijah has also been seen riding around town on those electric scooters. Apparently he has even been spotted shopping at Whole Foods and hanging out at local eateries as well. Imagine seeing Frodo ride by you on an electric scooter. That would be the greatest day ever. In at number 4, J.K. Rowling. Not only is she the creator of the Harry Potter franchise, but Rowling also is a film producer, TV producer, screenwriter, and philanthropist. As an author, her accomplishments are tremendous. She has won many awards and sold more than 500 million copies of Harry Potter, making it the best-selling book series in history. Although even that isn't enough, Rowling also writes a series of crime fiction novels under the name Robert Galbraith. By 2012, her fortune has exceeded $1 billion, but later on she would donate most of it to charity. During an interview, J.K. Rowling spoke about her lifestyle and said, "Many parts of my life are perfectly ordinary. One could even call it boring, but that's what I like about it." As for her private life, she uses her husband's last name and purposely wears simpler clothing to separate herself from her famous persona. In at number 3, Mick Jagger. Not only is Sir Mick Jagger the lead singer and one of the founding members of the Rolling Stones, he is worth an estimated $360 million. He's won a Golden Globe, an Emmy, and countless music awards, and is without a doubt one of the most influential singers of the last 50 years. So it was a major shock to his loved ones when they found out how tight he was with money. During an interview with The Guardian, Mick had this to say in response to his lifestyle choices. "Those of us brought up in the 50s were taught to be frugal. We don't like throwing computers away as soon as they don't work, apart from out the window in frustration. We like cars to be repaired instead of junked. We're not brought up like Puff Daddy to be taking 30 freeloading friends to the south of France and spend hundreds of thousands of pounds on CRISTEN. The truth is, most English people, whether they're rich or not so rich, just don't behave like that. We should all live by Mick Jagger's standards of managing our money. No CRISTEN for you and your 30 friends." In at number 2, Julia Roberts. As one of the most successful actresses in Hollywood, you'd think she'd be making someone else bag her groceries or pick up after her dog. Although even Julia has said in countless interviews that she's never owned enough dresses to be considered a lady. Instead, she prefers modest outfits, she grows her own vegetables, and even knits clothing for her children. Plus, she has some pretty modest beauty secrets, all things considered. She rarely wears makeup when she's not acting on the big screen, and she has even said that her favorite hair treatment is when she uses the mini shampoo bottles she took from the hotel. Which gives me some comfort that I'm not the only one who loves those little shampoo bottles. As of 2020, Julia Roberts is worth an estimated $140 million, but instead of living in a big LA mansion, she decided to raise her kids in a ranch-style home in New Mexico. Last but not least, in our number 1 spot, Keanu Reeves. We had to put everyone's favorite Canadian actor as number 1 on this list. Not only was he just casually riding the subway here, but he even gave up his seat to a woman holding a heavy gym bag. This, however, was only one moment caught on camera that put on full display how humble this man is. The 55-year-old Canadian actor, producer, and musician first gained notoriety for his starring roles in films such as Bill and Ted, Point Break, and eventually the Matrix franchise. Although Reeves admits that he's never been one to enjoy hoarding or spending his money on frivolous things. In fact, during the Matrix franchise, Keanu gave away close to 85% of his earnings in order to pay the special effects and costume design team a higher wage. During an interview, Reeves said, "Money is the last thing I think about. I could live on what I have already made for the next few centuries." Now, as I said at the start of this video, our honorable mention for this video is Bow Wow, a guy that is the complete opposite of everyone on this list. While he was trying to maintain the image that he was still this jet-setting celebrity in a private plane, he was caught red-handed living life like a normal person. Enjoy!
So someone's on the plane, they take a picture of me, right, and says, well, that's kind of odd. How is he flying private when he's right here in front of me?
And that has been the top 10 famous celebrities that live like normal people. Thank you for watching, and thank you to our editors for making me look so good. If you enjoyed this video, then show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this list. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up. From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Johnny Rogers, saying until next time, stay classy.